an amazing set, but seeing Leffen like crawl all the way back was very cool to see. Yeah. Anyway, first game of the day, Armada versus a white Marth, color of Marth we don't usually see. I only recall La Luna and way back in the day Husband to play the white Marth, and Armada actually despises white Marth. He told me just this week.
So even poor KoterDogSupreme.
Yeah.
Oh la la.
That was a clean first stock right there for Armada.
Yeah. So, as a Peach main, because you are, what can you tell us about that matchup? What are you looking for as a Peach main?
Well, I'm basically...
Oh, sorry,
my god. So, what I'm basically looking for as a Peach main is to get Marth up in the air, because he has very difficult time coming down. His best tool being the forward aerial that can intercept with like most moves that Peach can throw at him. But she can crouch cancel the forward air and then retaliate from there. So, what you really want to do at low percent is to like get a lift, like with a down tilt or something. Yeah. And then like get him up and try to juggle him as good as you can, and like juggle him across the stage so you get him off stage, because his recovery is very easy to capitalize on, as we see here. Oh,
you
nice
make
evasion.
You make like two 0-2 death in a row, and this is the third one, and the 9% was only a trade. Only a trade.
Wow, oh my god. So KoterDogSupreme having a very hard time starting off the day on stream, getting absolutely demolished by Armada.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be the #2 ranked player of the year, so
yeah.
Well, you could have had a better start in the day, I guess, than KoterDog does.
Yeah, definitely. You're starting your pool? Yes? How? By playing Armada on stream right now. Oh, really? Yeah, you have to, man. Okay.
But already, starting in the second game on Battlefield, KoterDogSupreme outdone himself with the very first move he landed, a 12% dash attack.
True.
Oh, and
improvement.
Ooh, I love to see that double jump cancel up smash. I remember Trephasia like starting to do this. I think a year ago, I saw him at, I think Eclipse 2 it was, and I was like, this is amazing. More people should do that. And now even Armada picked up on the trend, even though Armada isn't really a fan of the up smash.
True. One thing I have to say is like KoterDog is like he gets punished twice in a row by making a get up attack from the edge, which is not really a really good option in like. In usual, this is not really good option. Armada is always like just spacing with dash dance and punishing it. You really need to find another solution when he's at the edge.
I think so as well, yeah. And yeah, KoterDog landed 2 hits this game, so
yeah, that's better.
Outdone himself. He doubled his success rate from the first game.
It did.
He learned and he adapted perfectly. Oh, that was nice DI actually through the down air to not get hit off stage, but back on the stage again. And so now he netted himself a center stage position. And keeps Armada out a little bit. So Armada has time to pull turnips because KoterDog is not putting on the pressure, which is what Marth should do at this point, because the turnips really help Peach out in that matchup. Because if you have a turnip at hand, you can limit Marth's ways for getting to you in a lot of ways, because he has no projectiles, and if you face him with a projectile, he has to come to you, and the turnip really like cuts off so many ways that he can come to you.
Oh la la. Yeah, I wanted to ask you that, by the way, like, because we talked about oh la la.
Okay. Oh,
that's it.
All right, that's gonna be a double 4-stock and a fist bump, and Armada wins his first game straight away. And KoterDogSupreme not having taken a stock all day.
The tournament's not over yet. The tournament is not over.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, one question is like, we talked about the fact like how Peach has to play against Marth, but do you know how Marth has to play against Peach?
Well,
to give some tips for KoterSupreme Dog and other Marth players that are maybe watching right now.
Maybe I got something. We got one Marth player in Berlin that I'm used to play like a lot, and he's really like all about the dash dancing and like trying to like dash dance close to me and keeping all his options open. So if I decide to pull a turnip, because I like my turnip in neutral game, right? If I decide to pull a turnip, then he will go up and like punish all the animation lag of the turnip. So Peach has to get away basically, but she's so much slower than him on the ground. So if she wants to get a turnip, she needs to get the positioning. But if you don't have the positioning right away, then Marth can like put the pressure on you all the time. So for all you Marth mains out there, if you want to beat a Peach, be close to her, but not in a zone where you cannot react to what she's doing. You always want to be able to react to what she's doing because you are so much quicker as a character.
Yeah, because if you are too close, you'll be hit by a dash attack or something, and dash attack is deadly with Peach.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you really need to...
Because that's the lift we were talking about, right? The dash attack on the sweet spot like lifts Marth up, and then he has a difficult time coming down, like coming back down again.
Yeah. As you said. definitely.
Okay.
So I hope you like this pitch because you're gonna see that pitch way more during the world bracket.
I think
I'm
so
telling
as well.
you.
If there's no major upset and Armada gets beaten by like somebody, you know, and then by someone else, that's gonna happen twice in a row.
True.
It rarely happens twice in a row. I think who was the last player to take a set off him? I think Plop was the last non-top 6 player or like non-god player to take a set off him. But then again, Plop is a top 6 player at this point.
He
so
is now.
you know,
Plop. Ah, that man. But yeah, always really close sets, but nobody.
Yeah. Nobody except for Plop, which happened this year. And yeah, the last one before that was Leffen, when he was on the come-up. He was the first one to take a set off Armada. That was not in the top echelon of the players.
So this is that was what I was thinking. I was like, this is not as Love Boy.
Nope.
I knew the guy, and this is not him. So yeah, okay, this switch, and this is Triff Asia, very own from Spain.
Exactly.
Another pitch. If you like pitch, there is another one against Luderix.
Yeah, and I've seen Triff practice with Wizrobe all week at Armada's place, so Triff definitely has a lot of experience in the Falcon matchup now. I guess he polished his punish game a lot, and also his neutral game, but I don't think he really needs to rely too much on the neutral game against a player like Luderix. Not to talk him down or anything, he's like a solid player in his own right. We've seen him at DreamHacks before, but Triff Asia, one of the very top players in Europe, in contention for a top 5, I think.